Good day, everyone. This is your Coug Report. I'm the president of Team Nick, Nicholas Jackaloni. And before we start, as always, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and please be seated. And as you all know by the title, this is our 100th episode for Season 2. We are not able to do too much at the moment, so we thought for our 100th episode, we would bring back two old anchors. One from the time that the announcements just started and were only filmed and published one day a week, and one that used to be my co-anchor from the WSAC News Studio all the way until we went virtual. Then, of course, the founder of the announcements, which she created in 2018, and the one who oversees this program till this day. And of course, Sasha, Paris, and Rachel. And now, without further ado, roll the clips. Hello everybody, it's the president of Team Nick, and I'm here with...
Mrs. Horsley.
And Carly.
Okay, Carly, introduce yourself to the people who don't know you.
Hi, I'm Carly. I was the first anchor for WSAC News.
Awesome. And Mrs. Horsley, shoot your question now.
Yeah, so Carly, we started kind of purposefully, flippantly back in 2018 in my classroom on Thursday afternoons, right? So how have you seen the program grow since then?
It's definitely way more organized. I know we used to do everything after school. We used to show up after school, film, and edit, so everything was ready for the next day. Now, I'm not really a part of it anymore at all, but I know things are definitely more organized and presented in a better way, but everybody starts somewhere, so...
So do you miss being on the news?
I do miss it a little bit, but it's a little stressful I remember it being stressful. I'm sure it's not as much now because you just zoom in.
Yeah, actually, the way we're doing it now, everybody is given the news the night before, and they all do their own clips at home. Then they upload them to Nick. Nick edits it, gets it to me by typically, hopefully, before midnight.
Depending on the day, it could be a good or bad
First thing
day.
in the morning, I upload it and we get it running to all the teachers so that everybody has it on the Somerset Sentinel.
Very efficient.
So Carly, we thank you for coming on. It's great to have you back, and we will be sure to have you back in the future. Thank you, Carly.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's the president of Team Nick, and I'm here with the old gang. Please welcome out Mrs. Horsley. And Slater. Oh.
Horsley old?
What?
You just call Miss Horsley old?
Did I?
And it's only been a year for me. I'm not that old.
I may have put that slightly in there discreetly. But it's good to see you back, Slater. And Mrs. Horsley, as you know, we have been seeing you through some little announcements throughout the year, but not too much. So it's good to have you guys back on the show once again for a exclusive interview with the one and only Slater Whitehead. So Mrs. Horsley, shoot it.
All right. So Slater, you remember when we used to do the announcements only on Thursday afternoons for Friday morning in my classroom?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think it's changed since then?
I mean, it's changed a lot since we had that little spring break and we had to come back from it and do everything virtually. So, I mean, there was a lot of progress from just doing it virtually. And now I watch the announcements here and there and watch how they progress and stuff. And I see how from going from virtually, and you guys still do a little bit virtually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen how it's still in a little everything with the editing and all the stuff with just how you guys are talking, script, and everything is way better than where we started. And look, progress is progress no matter what. we could have just did one little thing. You guys could have just did one little thing. That's progress. But the progress you guys have made from the beginning to the end, or not the end, let's just say like in motion.
Mm-hmm. The middle.
In the middle, yeah.
The middle.
It's insane how much progress you guys made just with script writing, editing, and now you guys have a sports team and everything. So that's really cool to see that like there's a lot of things changing and everything is looking good, and more people you could tell are very
intrigued.
Intrigued, yeah. Intrigued would be the word to watch the announcements from where it started, because when we started, we are kind of just, winging it because we're just starting. But now it's all kind of set and organized from where it used to be, and it looks really good, and people are more intrigued to watch the announcements.
Thank you, Slater. And Mrs. Horsley?
So, another question for you. So, how do you think that the announcements and being part of all of this...
Oh, no wonder why you call her chicken noodle soup.
How do you think being on the announcements has helped you in college, adult life, that whole like stepping out thing?
So, I mean, I'm in community college. I go to Palm Beach State, so they don't really have announcements and stuff like, regular. Some universities do it, and it's not really like that because everybody has a different schedule. But other than that, when you talk about adulthood, from where the announcements helped me, because we all know I used to clap my hands and like not know how to talk to a camera or anything. Like I progressed a lot from that, and it's helped me like progress into a good like speaker, and I'm very vocal now to where I used to be, and now I am working on my mental health series on YouTube to bring awareness and everything to mental health, and I can do that through videos, and the announcements has helped me kind of like get out of my shell and bring out new things into this world.
That's great.
That is very inspiring, Slater, and thank you. Do you have any final words to share with the great Somerset community?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a great time at Somerset. I loved Somerset when I was there, and I hope you guys are loving it too, because I don't know where I'd be without it. I wouldn't be in college if I wasn't at Somerset. if I'm being completely honest, I wouldn't be in college without Somerset. So, like I said at the end of the year, last year, just stay true to yourself and don't change the person you are. Always stay that same person you are, because that person is always going to be great. Do great things in this world and make somebody's day better.
Slater, thank you for coming on once again. We do miss you over here. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
And we are back, and now we are going to do a original and modern duo interview on Mrs. Horsley. Started off, Cardi B.
So you joined Somerset in 2015. How did your hopes and dreams for this program come to fruition?
When I started, I was only doing print journalism, and Mr. Barker had originated all of the TV production. And I was really excited watching him, but never thought that I would take that part over. So we first started by creating a newspaper, and then the newspaper went online. And as the newspaper went online, we saw the need for live and video announcements. So that started up in 2018. And then we ended up with access to the TV studio. And as we've moved in, we unfortunately ended up on quarantine. So everybody got to use the skills they learned in the studio at home. But we are watching, even in TV production, the students are doing such exciting things with news programs, sports programs, sitcoms. So by the end of this year, I think that we're going to be exactly where I saw the program going, with a great rounded news program with multimedia journalism active on the Somerset Sentinel.
And now for a follow-up question on that. You've been there, you've seen it grow. where do you think the program is at today exactly, and what's your feedback on it as of now?
I am so pleasantly surprised at how well the students took this whole program and ran with it this year. When Carly first started, we would run using kind of a haphazard teleprompter in the classroom, and we were using very basic recording equipment. We were using iPads and things like that. Now we are awaiting the delivery of brand new studio equipment that will allow us to live stream the announcements. So all of this personal motivation that all of the current anchors and reporters have is going to let the program explode as soon as we get that new equipment into the studio.
Mrs. Torsley, thank you for your time as always. You are the bomb, and we will be back soon. Thank you.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
It's Sasha, and happy 100th episode. I'm so glad that I got to join the wonderful News Crew family this year, and I've been having a blast doing it. I can't wait to see all of the big things that are in store for the rest of the year.
I love Paris in the winter.
Hi everyone, I'm Paris, and this is a reflection on how the announcements have been. I have a few months more left of high school, and so far the announcements has been something that has been truly been amazing, and it's been such a great opportunity to be a part of a small family.
Good morning, Somerset. I'm Rachel, and this is your 2-day weather report. I'd like to start off by saying happy 100th episode, everybody. This year has been one wild ride, and I'm glad I was able to be a part of this WSAC announcements crew. I would like to give a shout out to Ms. Horsley. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work on this crew, as well as announce the weather and make corny dad jokes. I look forward to continuing working with you and the whole crew on future Cougar reports. Today there will be a high of 81 degrees and a low of 68 degrees. There is a 41% chance of rain with winds at 15 miles per hour from the southeast and a humidity of 72%. Tomorrow there will be a high of 80 degrees and a low of 64 degrees. There is a 23% chance of rain with winds at 12 miles per hour from the northwest and a humidity of 72%. Now for the joke of the day. What do you call 100 rabbits walking backwards? A receding hairline.
And now I would like to personally thank all the people who have played a role in getting the announcements to this point. I would like to thank all of you who watched the Cougar Report and who watched it grow. I would like to thank my team who helped make this program and what it has become. And I would like to thank Mrs. Horsley for keeping this program alive and running and for giving me the opportunity to do what I do. I have been with WSAC News since January 4th of 2020 and is very proud of where it is today. And I am looking for only greatness to come. That will conclude our wonderful announcements for today. Stay positive, stay strong, Somerset Canyons. I love you all. I will see you on the next one. Make it grand 24/7. Bye-bye.